Thank you very much for joining us once again. Welcome back. This is our sixth lecture on UAE Economic Substance Regulations. We are discussing relevant activities. Out of the 9 relevant activities, 2 activities, banking businesses and insurance businesses, we have already discussed. Today we will discuss investment fund management services. Investment fund management services. What is investment fund management services? Means services that are being provided related to the management of the funds. And these services are in making investment services, divestment services and risk related services. If these services are being provided related to the fund, we can say these are the funds management services. And it has been written in the guide very clearly that discretionary funds management services will be subject to ESR. So we can say if these discretionary investment management services are being provided, then it will be subject to ESR, otherwise it will not be subject to ESR. So what are discretionary investment management services? Discretionary investment management services are funds manager are taking the fund management decision without the consent of the customers, because funds manager are whole and sole in taking the decisions related to investment, divestment and related risks. So if the funds managers has powers without the consent of the customer of making investment, divestment and related risk, then we can say these are the discretionary management services, otherwise it will be considered non-discretionary management services. And only discretionary investment fund management services are subject to ESR. Other services like administration of the funds, custodian, investment advisory or other fund related services, these will not be subject to ESR. Might be company is managing fund itself. If the company is managing funds itself, a company has full powers to take the investment, divestment and related decision, then it will be subject to ESR. Might be there is a partnership as well, and this partnership is there is one general partner, and this general partner has given full powers to the investment manager. Partner has given full powers to the investment managers, and investment managers has discretionary investment management services, then it will be still subject to ESR. So in our all this discussion, we can summarize this, that these investment fund management services, it may be non-management services, it may be management services. Non-management services mean administration, custodian, investment advisory, all these are non-management services, it will not be subject to ESR. These management services, it can be further classified into 2 categories. This will be non-discretionary services or discretionary services. Non-discretionary services, it will not be subject to ESR. Only discretionary services will be subject to ESR, and these discretionary investment management services might be, these are related to self-managed funds, might be third party fund, might be a partnership. In all these cases, only discretionary investment management services will be subject to ESR. So SIGA, core income generating activities related to investment management services, are that decision related to the holding or selling or investment are being taken within UAE. Risk is being calculated in UAE. Taking decision on the currency interest rate fluctuations are being taken in UAE. Preparing reports to the investors or any management, regulatory authority, government authority, all these reports are being prepared within UAE. If all these activities are being executed within UAE, then we can say that SIGA test is being met. Regulatory authority, security and commodity authority, it will be the relevant regulatory authority, then competent authority in the free zone, then competent authority in the financial free zone. These are the regulatory authorities. So just take this example. This is a one fund. This fund is called T fund. T fund has been structured like this. Then T fund has a limited partnership with T LLC. T LLC has appointed an investment manager, and the name of the investment manager is M LLC. and investment manager M LLC is managing this T fund. T LLC has delegated 100% powers to M LLC, and M LLC has 100% rights to make investment, divestment, and to manage the risk. At the same time, T LLC has appointed one more company. This is Neo LLC. This Neo LLC is taking care of the administration of the funds. So this is a one fund. T LLC is a partner. Neo LLC is providing administration services. M LLC is providing 100% investment management services. So it will not be subject to ESR. It will not be subject to ESR. Yes, it will be subject to ERR because T LLC has delegated 100% powers to M LLC to manage the funds. Thank you very much for joining us. In our next lecture, we will discuss further relevant activities. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.